Greetings and welcome to the Reparenting Daily podcast. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into reparenting, exploring all of the tools and resources that you'll need to help you along your journey. This podcast is divided into 3 sections. The first is a daily reading. The second is a discussion of the reading followed by suggested journal prompts. And the last section is a peaceful meditation for closing. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whenever and wherever you're joining us today. I'm so glad that you're here as we continue on this journey of self-expansion and growth. If this is your first time, welcome. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Your support here helps spread the word and grow this community of self-reparenting. Now for a few updates. First, I'm excited to introduce our Patreon community, where for a small monthly fee, you can join us for 3 weekly reparenting support meetings. Sundays, we have a guided meditation for emotional grounding. On Tuesdays, we have a book club discussion for deeper discussions and growth. And on Thursdays, we have open topic conversations for real-time support on any topics that may come up. You can find all of the details about what's included in this community by going to the Reparenting Daily website and checking out the community tab. In addition, we now have a WhatsApp support group, a global network of fellow travelers available anytime you need encouragement, guidance, or simple connection. This is just one of the many ways we're building a strong, supportive space for your reparenting journey. The next announcement is that I've just released my first few books. The first is the Reparenting Daily Journal, a structured 365-day guide to help you work through reparenting day by day. Starting in 2025, each month focuses on a key theme with weekly sub-themes. The Reparenting Daily podcast episodes align with the journal, making it an interactive and immersive experience to help you stay focused and ensure real progress this year. Now for the next announcement, I'm thrilled to introduce Fairy Tales for Reparenting Daily, a collection of 3 books inspired by Jungian analysis, mythology, philosophy, psychology, and most importantly, the work of Marie-Louise von Franz. These short, simple stories are designed to help you reconnect with your inner child and experience healing through storytelling. What makes these books unique? Well, at the end of each story, there's a deep dive analysis exploring its themes, explored by journal prompts to help you reflect on how these lessons relate to your personal journey. All of these books are now available on Amazon, so go ahead and take a look and support this project. Reparenting is a journey of growth, iterative change, and continuous improvement. Much like nurturing the bonsai tree, it requires patience, care, consistency, and attention. Thanks for being here and supporting this work, and for committing on your journey of self-expansion. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's practice. Today's reading is also from Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. We'll be reading a summary of Book 10. Just as a reminder, this is the last day of April, actually. The theme for this month has been developing structure and discipline. We're in week 4, which is April 22nd until the 30th. And the theme for this week has been holding yourself accountable. In Book 12, Marcus Aurelius gives a final, concentrated blast of his core philosophy. Life is fleeting, so live rightly without delay. He reflects on the shortness of existence, warning himself not to waste another second, chasing fame, fearing death, or getting tangled in other people's dramas. Everything physical will decay, everyone's memory will vanish, and the only thing that matters is whether you lived in accordance with nature and reason. Death is not to be feared, it is natural, inevitable, and liberating for the soul. Marcus stresses once again that the inner fortress of reason is what separates a man from the slave to circumstances. No matter what happens, betrayal, pain, misfortune, a disciplined mind remains untouched. He speaks about treating every day as if it could be your last, but without bitterness or urgency. Rather, with calm acceptance and steady dedication to your duties. Virtue, especially justice, self-control, and serenity, must be practiced consistently without needing applause or reward. The final note of Book 12 carry a tone of calm detachment. Marcus accepts that everything changes and passes away: empires, reputations, bodies, even civilizations. Therefore, clinging to externals is foolish. The wise man focuses on keeping his soul clear, his actions just, and his spirit aligned with the cosmic order. If you live each day with courage and humility and discipline, he argues, then you have lived well, no matter when death arrives. The real victory is mastery over yourself, not mastery over the world. Thank you, and that's the reading for today. Welcome back, welcome back. Today's reading, Book 12 by Marcus Aurelius, perfectly brings together the spirit of April's theme, developing structure and discipline, and this week's theme of holding yourself accountable. In Book 12, Marcus offers his final reflections, speaking directly and plainly about the shortness of life, the importance of staying true to one's nature, and the absolute necessity of focusing only on what is within your control. He urges simplicity, discipline, and acceptance, reminding himself and us that our task is not to control outcomes or other people, but to govern ourselves with reason, integrity, and love for the greater whole. Accountability here becomes sacred. Your life is short. Use it to honor your best self. From a reparenting perspective, Book 12 acts as a final letter from a wise and loving mentor. Marcus does not scold or blame, he simply calls for courage, dignity, and focus. Many of us grew up in environments where no one modeled how to meet life's limits with graces. Through Marcus's words, we can reparent ourselves by building an inner discipline that honors our limited time, focuses our energy, and strips away what is not essential. Holding yourself accountable from this place is not a burden. It is a liberation. It means choosing to live fully awake in integrity, not because of fear, but because you recognize how precious your existence truly is. As we move on to the journal prompts today, number 1, what non-essential distractions or habits am I ready to release so I can better honor my true nature and purpose? Number 2, how can I hold myself more lovingly and firmly accountable, knowing that my time is limited and sacred? And number 3, if today were one of my last chances to act with integrity and courage, what would I choose to do or focus on? As always, thanks so much for being here. Take care of yourself, and please do be well. Welcome back, welcome back. Now, this is the third and final section of the daily podcast. This is your silent meditation. Please go ahead and find a space where you can be comfortable and undisturbed, where you can relax and spend some time with yourself for this 10-minute silent meditation. You can choose to be sitting, standing, lying down, or in whatever position makes you comfortable today. Take a moment to simply be with yourself. Focus on your breath and gently connect with each part of your body. If thoughts arise, don't let them overwhelm you. Just observe them without attachment. Imagine them as leaves drifting down atop a river, passing by without needing your engagement. Stay present, grounded, and open to this moment, no matter what time you are listening and practicing this meditation. Namaste.